All right, we continue the breakfast show where they come to you live from Liberty Online TV. In case you just tune in, this is Liberty Online TV. And earlier, we been talk about the grant where we win yesterday. Also, 14 media institution then be apply for a grant. Liberty TV top the list, and I will get the highest from the National Fund for Public Interest Media. We want to say congratulations once more to the team. And earlier I will tell Una say today they can look at the All People's Congress, as you all know, then they prepare now for begin for all then lower level elections them outside, and they prepare towards the National Delegate Conference, who say according to the calendar it will happen sometime inside 2026, but then they start now with the lower level election them. They don't gazette all the rules them where the party put, and also will be see Usai on Wednesday, then call a meeting with all the people that we don't show face, say they want for be flag bearer for the party for contest na the next general elections we go be inside 2028, and then been put some criteria there where them people are for meet, set up a vetting committee, and so many things there now where they happen ahead of the lower level election as preparation towards the next elections we go be 2028. So if I can't tell we all of them things here we don't they happen as activity them ahead of the lower level election we go start just now. Now the studio we get the National Publicity Secretary for the All People's Congress APC Party, when Alhaji Sidi Yayah Tunis. Good morning.
Good morning, Khadija. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Una deserve I mean, on a level of professionalism, top notch.
Thank you.
Congrats.
So let me start with the meeting where on a call, on the executive, all the people that we don't come on so far, don't show interest, say they want for be on a leader, where they contest under the umbrella of the All People's Congress for the next general elections, we will be 2028. Una summon them to a meeting now in a party office, and after that we see some criteria the owner set up go out viral. Firstly, let me start for talk about the reasons behind this meeting. Una decide say una need for get an engagement with all the people, and so far we don't come out say they want for be flag bearer.
Well, thank you very much, Khadija. If you recall, a couple of times I don't tell Una, say the leadership very much keen in keeping the party together. I mean, we don't tour the entire country. We would try for unify the party and maintain peace. So the meeting we'll get with the aspirants then, I don't even know how I go out, because these are normal meetings. In fact, even yesterday we get meeting with them again. We now the leadership don't decide say we get for continuously they engage them for several reasons. First of all, they get for understand say then they aspire for lead the party, for represent the party, and to a large extent one of them will get for be president eventually. So, which means the key is among themselves, they have to be unified. There has to be unity. Will they bring them together for let that camaraderie there among them, and then they interact among themselves, and make them also get understanding as to who side the party want for go, how we want for go, and for let them understand, say, will they do things differently this time as opposed to 2023. Everything about the campaign, about the activities of elections, therefore be anchored within the party. And we even as a party want for develop the manifesto before we even get the flag bearer, so that whoever becomes flag bearer get for fit in the party's manifesto and campaign agenda. When we don't win the election, we go give you presidency, now you get your power. So these are the kind of interaction.
Different Sidi.
Yes.
Why this time around na the party they develop a manifesto and give to the flag bearer where other term them now where the flag bearer don't they una can normally set up a committee where they work on the manifesto, because every flag bearer gets own plans and aspiration where he wants for the country.
Well, you are running on the party ticket. So as much as you get for be the president, and the party ideology, the party and development agenda for Sierra Leone, i.e. the CAN channel. Yes, when we don't develop the manifesto, would I ever be, now that make now all they sit down develop them together. Would I ever emerge as the presidential candidate? They come meet the party ready and prepared for run. The last election, we struggle a lot. We get manifesto less about a month to election. You know, we get for waiting, we get presidential candidate first. After that, at the time we begin sit down, they talk about campaign committee, this, that. No, this time we want for set all the structures. So would I ever can meet all the structures ready? Yes, of course, it go make tweaks here and there. But we no one lost as a party, we no one lost grip of the campaign like we see in 2023. We this disconnection dey between waiting the flag bearer they do ya, waiting this other person they do ya. We get past 4-5 tally centers, all of them for collate results. We don't want to repeat. I don't can talk like I several times say this time we are a ready party. We are a structured party with a structure, everything, make sure say all the systems and processes stay in place. We get committees there now, they set up. We get committees we focus on census. We get committees we focus on the implementation of the tripartite recommendations. We get committees where they look at different things. So these are all work that they do for make sure say we're ready we serve ahead of the next election.
This just bring me to a statement so na deputy chairman Ambassador Yansanebi make na one meeting on a party office where he say na the party they give the flag bearer a running mate this time around, and the party go ensure say then they on top of affairs, even on appointment, if una win the elections.
Well, I mean, yes. I mean, there are, campaign elections na party getter. Governance different. And the way president don't be president, he get governance, of course, but he's running on the party ticket. The party go come here and there and advise, not necessarily for usurp in role as a president or government, no. But when it comes to the issue of running mate, for example, because it is a ticket for the APC. So we in as a party and the one we get for be the flag bearer, we all sit down, we look at INSEF, we look at the criteria then of the running mate, we look at the composition of the country, we look at the competence of the people them where we want for match them with. Because one, you get for they able for coordinate, then get forget the same mindset. You not go get the presidential candidate, we not trust in running mate. Then they fight here and there and they do something different, the running mate they do something different. You understand? So we all get for sit down. We look at different criteria then. We look at, the spread, the geographic spread, the regional spread and other things, then the competency, we put all together and decide on things then they going for. But we not just get for left and normal, or we get multiple parties, multiple offices, then they run the campaign different side and no.
So it's all activities here. Is it safe now for say this na part of the thing where the APC don't learn, we been went wrong na the 2023 election, so now they amend so now?
Absolutely. I mean, we learned a lot. Starting first of all with the legal battles, then we'll get we delay because these are all things we'll for don't do way ahead of time. But the legal battles and delay so which is why we are very careful going forward, even before the lower level elections. You remember saying that August will be for don't start. But we want for make sure say everything with the law say we for do, we do them in accordance with the law. So the people of this country, that is why at the camp deliberately, regularly, they engage how far we don't go, what we don't do. So if anybody decides say for throw spanners, the people of this country go know say this person they do and deliberately for just delay the APC. But we are going by the laws, the provisions of the laws. We own constitution, the national constitution, within the PPRC Act say, within the Public Elections Act say, where they make sure we stay within them provisions, they're all as we they move forward.
Talking about preparation and the regular meetings there, And even yesterday again, the party office been flopped with una members them. But amidst all this preparation, una don't get a notification letter because I see am through the social media from one una member them where instead one for contest for be flag bearer when our chief Samsumana notify una say it dey go court.
Well, you know, Chief Samsumana in situation would explain us severally. And we there at a point we say it don't begin to exhaust the internal remedies. So we don't know what's in plans as far as external remedies are concerned. But like we say, we as a party no say will not do anything yet we don't violate the laws, we own constitution or the national constitution, and we not do anything for disenfranchise anybody. So whatever the situation is, we serve the prepare we serve, you know, for face whatever remedy it is that or whatever action it is that we go decide for take. We dey hope say you know go court.
But don't notify.
We go hope say, well, I mean you go notify, but since the court not notify we yet, so we go take and say, you know, in don't notify. But we hope say you know go do that because clearly, you know, now a situation we don't talk severally, we don't engage severally. You know, we don't put all of the cards on the table. So we hope say it go rethink and then it go continue for camp follow engage.
Still on that issue, we get for do with rectifying waiting I don't identify has been some of the problems where the APC been facing 2023. Is it that unaga for make them one day we want for contest the position for flag bearer, take a pledge, for example, or commit themselves say waiting the party don't decide. Now, each and every one of them get for do, because you make mention earlier the issue of different people getting different party offices, different people we want for contest the position, they get their own manifesto them, but the party wants like be an umbrella thing where they come from the party and whosoever go for emerge, then go for make commitments, so then go sign to say now this, then they agree.
Well, that is a good suggestion. You don't make so. I mean, definitely, you know, we'll go with, as we you know, work on this, as we work
the
on
party,
the
some of them party meetings the owner can get like the knack and waiting where gentleman's agreements can happen. At the end of the day, if things go sour, people can say documents not there for sure say I been agree say they do this.
Yeah, no, clearly you're right. I mean, these are all things we'll go do, and that is why, you know, but we don't focus really first now for make sure say we get the right person, the right candidate in every aspect, competency, somebody will get integrity, somebody will meet all of within the 1991 constitutional provisions, say, you know, somebody will electable, and also we understand the party ideology, the party philosophy, and all of them things. And we get a program we're ready for sync into the party program for transform this country, because at the end of the day, it is about the country. You know, and so that is why we are saying we don't want surprises. People, they say, oh, say with the vet, then they say, oh, now for target certain people. No.
But that description the way you give just now, among the many names we don't come out, anyone panel the way meet that description we just give of the person we fitted for the position.
They all meet her. But there are other things you can look at. You understand? Let us say, for example, Mabel. We have a situation which I, after 2018 election, for example, then take plenty of we go commission of inquiry, then put cases per plenty of we, whether na corruption case, whether na we not agree with them cases, then they, but the fact of the matter is there are cases. Some go court, some things they happen. So if we as a party say, okay, so because of this, maybe you need for wait, then you say no, you go court. And then the court go give you right, a good for you, a good for we. A good for you and we, because if the court give you right, at the end of the day, you end up for be with flag bearer. We are now confident, say that same court, they not go come back to we, say, no, this man get case for answer. When I then don't go tell we, first of all, say you not get case. You understand? So a good for you, self, a good for we. So people not foresee them processes there, not for safeguard with candidates there, and for safeguard we self as a party. So at the end of the day, we don't want to put somebody, like for example, the issue of dual citizenship, they always come up where election term reach. We not the laws they not change around that day. So these are all things we they look at. So we don't want tomorrow we get surprises. We get a candidate, we last minute, then we can't say, oh, this candidate then disqualify. There will be this scramble for get other candidate, or it be too late for we forget a candidate. So people for be positive when we take them steps there. So we know they are against anybody wanting to lead the party or be president. We know say we get a good crop of people, we from among them we get a good candidate, we go do better than we seen at this country so right now. And that is why also, in addition to having that good candidate, we self as a political party say, look, we self get for dinner the driving seat this time. We get there a co-pilot. You dey, now you know we leader, now you will don't elect, but now we program this as a party, how we feel say we agenda for day for transform Sierra Leone for the betterment of every Sierra Leonean, regardless of which color or which region you find yourself. So this is our program. Come in and lead us implement this program. You know they come with your own program. No, you they come for help we lead for implement the program where the party don't develop.
Normally, where una can get flag bearer, the flag bearer can get in own team. Some by extension can even get in your office aside the party office, can set up in your parallel campaign teams them for on several activities the way it feels say they in line with your agenda. Now una they come with new forms of arrangements. How una go ensure say whoever go be una flag bearer stick to the party in arrangements, not go form parallel offices or parallel campaign teams?
In the first place, you get for understand, say, 2023 elections been difficult and challenging, so we'll not pay attention to plenty things. But the constitution will get clear as to who are responsible for waiting. The offices were responsible for campaign, the offices were responsible for PR, the offices were responsible for different things, internal elections, all around the day now, well structured, so we go remind you, say, no, we constitution are this. If you say you go about, there are remedies. That is why we have PPRC. That is why we have other areas. But we know, say, we're not going to get to that. Because their meetings, they are what they get. Are for building understanding, then they building consensus, then these are all observation process. We they observe people, we they interact. The more we interact, the more we know people. And at the end of the day, we'll be able to elect the best possible candidate for lead with party.
You say when they bring them together frequently for let them begin talk among themselves, for let unity they among themselves. Let them see the contest, say this is a friendly contest, enough for split we together. Waiting at the vibe when they get among the so many people them we don't show face now, say they want for be flag bearer.
I go tell you, say a good number of them they interact among themselves, and I know say also outside of the party meeting, some of them they get meetings among themselves already. Some day we don't they coalesce and get understanding among themselves in terms of support and all of them things.
So that's gonna make people begin see the numbers they reduce, because the number again now one way concerned on the come out from supporters, people that are well wishers of una party say 2018 about 28 candidates them, 2023 a huge number, and now even about 3 years to the elections, a huge number don't they come again.
Yeah, but I sure say that number they go reduce. It is possible say it will increase, but I'm of the view say it will reduce. And I'm also on that is why our goal really, we not want to go into convention with many people, but at the same time we not coerce or force anybody for step down, because not they're right. Mm-hmm. We not want for disenfranchise, but at the end of the day, we know say understanding go come and then go see reason. The party go begin for engage. And I know say them self go continue for engage among themselves. Maybe they go form teams and coalitions and all that. But in any case, whatever the outcome may be or whatever we end up for going to convention with, we'll go get a peaceful contest and we'll go get a very good candidate.
Let we talk about the rules then now. Una don't gazette and una they call on any of una member they will get any objection for come forward with them before the days them elapse na PPRC. Waiting are some of the rules then briefly for one day we no opportune.
Well,
for
their
no.
rules then they will present to PPRC. These are rules where a good number of them they know the constitution. They speak to whether they're eligible for contest for the various positions, how long if you don't at the party. For example, if you want for contest for any executive position at the ward level, they say if you don't 1 year at the party and if you're in good standing, then if you don't be active member of the party, if you don't pay all your dues them, instead of you not get any disciplinary questions for answer to, then kind thing they. And also they talk about you self will qualify for vote in the elections then. At world level, anybody will don't be member of APC for 1 year plus and you dey in good standing like how defined just now, you can vote at world level. But then when it cross world level, now delegates then now go begin vote for the different executive then till we come na national delegates conference. So he speak to that. Then also we just propose some fees where people for pay for the various positions. Then that one they also form part of the rules so sent to the PPRC. But basically, with the exception of the fees then, where we put every other thing where they part the rules then we'll send to the PPRC then now with constitution. And not the outside of the constitution.
So the primaries now when did they start?
We anticipate based on how it go so because the rules that we don't send to the PPRC they mature the 11th September. If we not get people we challenge, then we can right away start. But if we get people we challenge, PPRC get for Sidon and then matter then thereafter, if anything not there for change, we can still continue. But if something there for change, then get for Kai again, they republish. But we know say nothing not go there for change really because like I say, not only constitutional provisions that we present to the PPRC. So and with constitution they say the only way we go amend now if we go to the National Delegates Conference. So we anticipate say if we all remain so by first week October we go start.
With all them preparation there, Sidi, the public concern say you dey come here time after time presenting a case as if all is well internally, but there are key people we see missing. For example, on a 2018-2023 flag bearer, where na stakeholder now by virtue of the position where it don't hold. And there were issues. If una be don't solve them, the public for don't know. Why not trying for reach out to all aggrieved parties before una move to this step and they present a case as if all is well at home?
Khadija, we don't do that on this severally. But I say this to the people in today. Disagreement not mean say disunity today. We now a political party we're responsible for bring the facts, the truth to we people and guide we people them. The best way where we know say right for this country and right for them. We get challenges with 2023 elections, no doubt about it. But we're in a situation now where the entire world, the entire world, the UN agencies, with development partners them, ECOWAS, African Union, they all get a mindset where every one of them they prepare Sierra Leone for 2028 elections. You understand? And Internally, all other political parties, SLP just done them, convention them. Civil society, una the media, everybody knows say elections na 2028. But then you have this set of people we not want win at the APC for talk about 2028 elections, for prepare ourselves for 2028 election. Then while we continue for the talk about something where we all know say not get for happen, which is for continue for tell we people and say, then they put President Bio, then put Dr. Samura Kamara. And me and you know say that one day not to the case, that one day not to true. We responsible enough not for can sit on a radio or TV and continue for mislead with people and so because it's not fair to them. We responsibility as much as the true go hot, but we responsibility now for tell and true, for make sure say waiting right now with the tell them. President Bio travel, I think 2 or 3 days ago. The next thing we know, people then put na air say, it don't go. Dr. Samura Kamara dey per bab now. They don't ready in suit for her. So they don't ready in suit where they wear for go take the power. All our they not to true. Then they confuse with people and with them lies. Then they we na a party we they prepare for 2028 elections. We they reach out to doctor. We they hope say by now, as somebody will lead with party 2020, 2018, 2023, where the party get all the support necessary. We stand with her, we fight with her, true and true. A lead we into money, we support and they tripartite, we support and they. We believe, say we by now, if I don't come up with a statement and tell people and say, no, this not so true, it's not right. But if it not happen, we as a party not go sit down, we fool, we food say we self not go do it. No. As much as then the cost we left and right, but we go continue for bring that 2 day to we people.
So the one that we still they live in 2023, now our members then Sidi, are they on their own?
Well, we not necessarily say now we member there. Ibrahim, when one of the advocates, not to APC member. Warise, not to APC member. And these are people where they propagate this 2023. And they're not even there in this country. Then they out of this country, then they mislead with people in us alone. And these are not APC members. But now then they influence the few then way then they send money to for the spreading things then in our social media. But again, you have some when we members then. And when are elite people, where people and we don't learn book, they understand. They really know what they go on. But then self mixed parties. I not go hide. Then they a good number of them. Some of them behold positions na government. Some of them behold positions na even the party. Then they go around. They hold meetings. They mislead with people and so.
So now they left them out of the planning.
No, we are not.
Or their ways on I want for bring them on board.
They continue for engage them. But Khadija, if we get a few sets, we don't get a mindset. We fix. We even they know say this not correct, but then decide for hold on to run. Then it means they get different plan. As much as we go one day all back, and we still continue for engage them, but we also get for focus on the bigger picture. When not that the people expect from we.
But a divided house cannot win any election.
We house not divided.
But you have other factors where they push for
like
this electoral
justice.
And you say some of them are key members them, some of them be don't all position.
Yes.
Now elite people them.
Yes.
So
but
why sounding as if okay, let's just move on?
No, we are moving on. But like I say, this agreement don't mean say the house divided. You know, we focus now with people. Mm-hmm. Yes, we want these people back. We go continue for engage them, but that don't mean say we go sit down and not do what we for do as a party, prepare ourselves for 2020. You see all of the good work that we don't do. We will never able to do before. But we focus, we do we work there, even with a small number of people in the national executive. we're very busy day and night with the work, with the spread the party across this country. We will continue for engage them. But again, like I said, if you have a set of people, we don't get a fixed mindset, maybe they get different. Maybe they get
progress
different
done
plan.
from 2023 to now. We, you know, one person we all the time when we host you, they repeatedly they say, when I don't they tell them say that thing where then they tell them say Dr. Samura Kamara in person get for Kanapa from that 2023 elections, nothing we not get for B. But every day, every now and then, somebody interview you, this they come out. People really, they listen to waiting the party they tell them.
Then they listen, because I go tell you, say, plenty day we don't come. We be there, parandi, we themselves don't come tell we say, pa, we don't know now, say, waiting una they tell we na the two. So plenty day we don't come, and we go continue for engage. That is why we also busy, they go around the country. We they engage with people, we they talk to them daily, you know, we they, you know, then they see. I mean, this person, we then say for begin see some of the things the way they happen. This the time the way they don't give una say this thing get for happen, they get for pull this person, they put the other person every month new time. This person will then say ECOWAS they can't pull. Now the chairman of ECOWAS today. 90 before all the ECOWAS heads of state there. So we say for the begin sit down and think say the party they tell we, waiting the party they tell we the see. Waiting the other way they tell we not they see. We say for begin think now say no, somebody they will not they tell we true. And definitely not to the party, because the party we always don't talk true. From the time where we start, we don't talk true. And waiting all they say now that their agreements they will go get. We know say we will implement them. It will change the way how they do things. Now that means we hell bent for make sure say we implement them. Now the agreement for national unity, we don't they implement every aspect of it. Recently they don't left with brother and sister them. They want say we be there exile where them put cases party, they don't left them. Just yesterday, we go for resolution 5. We said and say we for institutionalize inter-party dialogue framework. Then they say if we don't go far with them, political parties they don't get now then guidelines, then work plans and all of them things, then they don't even get leadership, succession plan, all around they don't do. The tripartite implementation day before yesterday, ECSL call all political parties and then go briefly how far themselves don't go with their own implementation. Yesterday, PPRC do the same. They call political parties and they tell we how far themselves don't go with their own implementation. So all of them things then the party they on top. I tell you now just now the committees who don't set up where they deal with census. The other one where they on top of the tripartite issues. Very soon the party go put up out a statement also with regards to tripartite. And in addition to that, very soon we will come to the public also as to we plan for talk to with people on a certain matter.
Ask you say, because now they can go into primary elections and when I will go for focus on the thing then they if we not go lose sight of national thing they again we go for happen, we perhaps we go for affect the 2028 elections and the census now one of them. So we not lose sight of the national events then they.
No, we don't lose sight. That is why we have specific people for specific things. We not lose sight at all. And as we go right now, even with the elections, we get in internal elections management committee. We are then responsible for conduct election. But then also we get a coordinating team where they work with them. So that then aspect then they win a secretariat aspect and not go delay their work as elections management committee. So we are the secretariat, waiting required of us for do. We serve they do your own part and we they liaise with the elections management committee so that their work not go delay. But there other committees then say focus on their own work then. So tripartite, if we want something, we know that for talk to. Census, if we want information, we know that for talk to. So all of them things then they in place right now at the party. And, you know, even the way how we district executive then they work now is different. If you look,
from them too, then they see the way you just mentioned, so there is also an ongoing serious conversation where they go on now. I'm pretty sure say you don't give we on a party stand sometimes last week, but the conversation not end yet, and the APC seem not for focus on that particular conversation. They also see even members of una party, for example, the Honorable Ibrahim Bundu, we hosted him last week. He stated in position, they in support of the power sharing in the PR system. For him, it's in a constitutional issue. We see on a former comrade, Alhaji Alpha Khan, we now the presidential spokesman. They all over the media houses pushing for power sharing, but the APC not seem for the engage in that conversation. Is it that una not interested in her, or una just want for focus on una internal party issues?
trust me, we're very much engaged in that conversation there. And it is a conversation we would already defeat once. Now I made they don't take on to the level where they don't take on. So I say this because, in fact, now that make a late small because I just been the engaged Honorable Alpha Khan on that. But we not they stop them at just media level. Will they begin for go deep for engage with people? But I say now a conversation we don't defeat once because this conversation, waiting Honorable Ibrahim Bundu and others they do to this country not fair. The constitution very clear, Khadija. Law even explain to the people how PR come about in a salon. We constitution 1991 constitution get section 38. We clearly state say we electoral system in this country now the first past the post. But of course in 1996 where they would do election, we began war. So there were no census data and there were no boundary delimitation done. So constituencies not been there. So what they then do, then decide for treat the entire country as one constituency. That is why in 1996, now one constituency PR then use. The whole salon they take as one constituency because they not be able to go outside for dual boundaries because of the war. In 2002, they used district block system. But because we law say we election system, we law now section 38 say we election system now first past the post, but because war day and they not say waiting they do 1996 not supported by law, now that make them introduce section 38A that in an instance where existing constituency is not there and USAI unable for do boundary delimitation for established constituencies, we for resort to PR. So it was an optional because of the war and their action and the way we've been there. So now that make then the user say, oh, a constitutional, but the constitution very clear. That is why the only bad thing we happen at that in 2023, we had existing constituencies. That is why we challenged it in court. But unfortunately, the court gave ECSL the right. You understand?
The power sharing, because for Honorable Alpha Khan, we seem for the champion the media awareness campaign. It say President Bio they push the power sharing for national cohesion.
Khadija, it doesn't make sense. In fact, it's dangerous for we country. And this is why I will say that. With system as it is now, even where it is first past the post, it not in any way prevent inclusivity or national cohesion as then they claim. This is the reason why. With system as it is now, it give the president enormous powers for hire at will. Anybody where you want hire. You understand? So, we president, if he decides, say, He wants in cabinet for be 20% of NGC, 15% of PMDC. He get that power there. Nothing not stop her. So this idea say we for introduce PR for inclusivity. No, first past the post not exclude anybody. The president can hire anybody, can make anybody ambassador once you qualify. So it is not an excuse. The danger with waiting and the try for say so, me and you know it's not power. The enormous amount of power where the executive get. If, like how then they say, APC win, we get president, we get vice president. Then we say, okay, because SLPP get 20%, let's give them 20% of cabinet positions. What are then cabinet ministers and they answerable to? Now the president. Then get for do what the president want them for do. Now the president in agenda, in party agenda, then they go promote na cabinet. You understand? Not so they know they go debate like how parliament they debate, vote for or against. No, cabinet now one voice. Where you be ambassador that the country, the government in position, they go push. So what is that telling us? Not a dominance of one party at executive level, because now that one party ideology, that president ideology, now they push through and through at governance level. You understand?
So this is the APC in position, exactly. So the power sharing.
Yes. The governance level, now they go push that party, so you are killing the other party ideology. That person there, we don't go taste that power, you know what left out. So the next thing you know, if he begin misbehave, the party say no, but the president wants her, then the talks will begin. You understand? What are you doing? Not to kill you, they kill the other party there. Not to democracy, they kill and take we back to one party slowly.
All right. Let's look at messages. We don't come for you, Sidi. Mabel?
The very first message we will look at from the Facebook. A loose contest say political parties operate on principles of loyalty, consistency, and trust. Once a person chooses to leave a party and establish another, it raises question of allegiance and commitment. Therefore, it is only right if Sam Sumana wishes to pursue the position of flag bearer, he should seek the interpretation of the courts to determine his eligibility under the law and party's constitution.
All right, Sheikh Mansari, they say the secret behind the power sharing campaign from these power pack guys is that they don't want to be held accountable. They are afraid of their shadows. Only the guilty are always afraid.
We look at small messages. This one from Albert Fuji. They said the SLPP has seen the orderly and preparedness of the APC to take the reins of government come 2028. That is why the government is pushing for a unity government. Now lie, they must and will account for their doings.
Mr. Lawan on YouTube, they say, Sidi, in the interest of peace, don't you think the party should have a dialogue with aggrieved members, including Dr. Samura Kamara?
Abdullah B. Lukule say it has been over 2 years since the 2023 elections. The government is functioning at a full capacity. At this juncture, Dr. Samura Kamara ought to prioritize the unity of the APC party, preparing ahead of the 2028 general elections.
This other one, this from Kane Brahma say, how long is Chief Sam Sumana going to continue to engage? Is it a plan to play him like a ping pong ball?
Hassan Yukaba say, Mr. Tunis, we in Liberia and Guinea in the APC struggle a lot in terms of logistics and security-wise. What is the party preparation to protect our votes in the southern region, especially Pujan District, Jendema?
This one, they say those hurdles are high and big to jump in the APC and you cannot walk around them.
Joshua Sulaiman Brema, I must commend the APC executive for such a move to bring their intended standard flag bearers together. I wish the ruling party could implement such to ease the tension in their party. Chairman Jimmy, most especially the organizing secretary and executive members, would like to take notes.
All right, this last one I go last week. I think I compliments to Sidi. Alhaji Sidi at Tunis is the best political PRO in Sierra Leone. Keep it up.
The final myself would say because of time. Ali Lawan says, Sidi, for the interest of peace, don't you think you should have a meeting with Dr. Samura?
All right. Okay, Pedrico, they say, ask Sidi if he gets planned for one for any position in the party.
Oh yeah, I'm a politician. Definitely. I get plan for run. I just not decided which office I get for run for.
But they give up this?
Are they in talks? Are they in talks with the leadership of the party? And also, I'm possibly like for consult. They go around the country and consult people them. So at
Did they give up this position?
No, I'm not going to say so at the moment. Okay. I will not. As it is now, at the consult.
You still get time, nice side?
I get a lot of time. Yeah, when I even start lower level it, I get a lot of time. But again, with the engagement of Dr. Samura Kamara, we have done severally, and we will continue for do. We get the Elders Council, we don't meet them severally. Some of them aspirants they are so with the contest, they don't meet them severally. We get people in the party we personally they talk to so a lot of engagement they happen. The same with Chief Samsumana. Not that we not they engage them people they are, they engage, they explain, so just so we know say that is how we for proceed as a party for make sure say we get everybody on board. But in the process where it is difficult for get everybody on board, you also get for do what you get for do for make sure say you keep the party focused on the bigger picture winner for win election. And that is exactly what we work towards. Because we know say it go difficult for let we get anything for tell we people them. If we not win 2028 elections, we people are determined, they are ready, and so do we. We self will very, very much ready for win that election day 2028.
All right. As soon as they prepare now for start on a lower level elections in terms of issues that we get for do with security, Sidi, now one we can be very challenging, especially for parties in opposition whenever one wants for some gathering. How not don't they work with the security sector for provide for the adequate security now decide them all over the country for the older elections here?
Well, for now, we get very good working relationship with the current leadership of the security sector, especially the Australian police. The IG, they now, and they work well together. They coordinate with activities. In fact, that is why they see they go around the candidates and they go around the country peacefully, because we always they engage them before ever they left. They tell them which side they go, and then they make sure so they provide security. So for now, we are working well. We hope say with all of waiting they happen also at inter-party level, and even with the partners and the engagement, and now the tripartite recommendations, we hope say the general elections, the security situation will also be better than 2023. We want for continue for be law abiding, but at the same time, we not get for let we guards down as we did in 2023, because 2023, trust me, the security sector not treat we well. In fact, they were our biggest threat based on the things that will go through now their hands. But of course, the relationship don't improve a lot, and we hope say it will continue for improve.
All right, many thanks for joining me this morning for Can Talk about on our plans then ahead of the lower level elections where the APC go begin. It already from the National Publicity Secretary. It say by September 11 this year, the rules then go down mature as they don't gazette, and now PPRC they wait for if any of the members then go get any objection to the rules. But in belief say the rules say I no go get any objection. And as soon as they match on a PPRC, the party will come back with a date where the elections then go commence from the ward level. And now then they continue with the engagement then with all the people we don't show interest in the one for big flag bearer. And I pleasure as always for host you, Sidi.
It's always a pleasure for Yayah. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, now they end the breakfast. Mina Khadija Bangura, they say, have a good weekend.
And of course, I know say throughout the day and also during the weekends, we get different contents where we publish and programs when they come up. So keep glued to Liberty TV until we meet again. Get a good weekend and goodbye.